empty. I'm still dancing with two left feet. I can get it. I can get it. Yeah. Now I'm still dancing with two left feet, yeah. But with a little help, I can move on beat. Now I can moonwalk in tube socks and groove all week. But I can't seem to two-step, I lose my feet. Now I can shake it, I can shimmy, I can shuffle, I can grit it.
You can grit it?
I can grit it, you just don't look that pretty. And I can do this little walk too, it goes like this. It goes toe, 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 cross, yeah, that's it. Tell me, baby, what you mean by that? They don't even got it, it just seem like that. Where you think it going with them jeans like that? Hey, start a little fire, gasoline on that. My boo. I can never move, I just do it through the music. Make the crowd just to check on the acoustics. I can never lose, I ain't never get a goose egg. But I'm still hit a groove with a two-step. Yeah, she know I'm gon' get it there. The way she move her body, yeah, she know this what she doing. She don't mess with anybody, nah, not a single person here. Whoa, got a bill, baby, why'd you bring your person here? Keep it on the low, talk to me, yeah. If you wanna go, walk to me, yeah. Yes, so let's shimmy, 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 yeah. Back it up slow like good.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Tell me, baby, what you mean by that? They don't even got it, it just seems like that. Where you think it going with them jeans like that? Hey, start a little fire, gasoline on that. My boo. My boo. My boo.
What's up, y'all? You're going to have to deal with a little coughing. I got a bit of a chest cold. I'm hoping it's not like something worse that went into my chest. I was really sick last week, but I fought it off because I didn't want to be sick when my kids were home. Dude, tried to get into the doctors. That's a joke. Went to urgent care. They're like, 4 hours, please. I'm like, yeah, I'm not good. I don't want to waste 4 hours of my life sitting around sick. I just didn't want to do it. I was about to take a number and leave and come back, but I couldn't. And allowed, apparently. That would be crazy. Everyone, don't leave. Are you coughing? You have fever, chills? Stay in this room. Do not go out in the car. Do not go home and wait. We will not do a pager system. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Everyone just stay here and get even everyone else more sick. That's the way to do it. Whatever. How's everyone doing now? I'm all right. I'll be all right. Oh, this damn camera. This camera froze. It's starting to scare me a little bit. Remember we had that a while ago, and then my son came in. And it was working fine for weeks, months. And then my son came in. He's taking tape off. I'm like, what are you doing? Give me a minute. I have a new one ordered. But it's like, here, just give me a minute. I want to tape this up right. Oh, I can't do that because I took my tape. I guess I can't do that because my wife took my tape and I'm not going to look for it right now. Let me just see if I can get it into a position that's comfortable so it likes it. Hopefully we don't have this issue. But yeah, I ordered this one. It's from Logitech. Super duper excited for it. However, it's like a pre-sale and it does not come out until like June. Just give me a minute. We're working on this camera here. It does not come out until like June. Now it's not even finding it. Beautiful. We might have to be switching cameras before we get started. That's okay, because I want people to come in. I want people to be ready to hang out. So, there we go. I think we should be good now. So real quick, what we always do here before we get started on a release day. Prizm, obviously a huge release. So I want to go through, I have 19 through this year's 23. So in 2019, let me back this up a little bit. This is the last year they did 3 autographs. They did 9 numbered Prizms, 3 autographs, and they did not have like mega case hits then, I don't think. The Color Blast, ultra rare inserts including the Color Blast. So they did have the Color Blast, but none of the Magmas, none of the stuff like that. So the one major thing that Prizm, people don't understand about Prizm, and just bear with me because, again, we're here for the hobby. I'm not here to just rip through stuff. We're doing one box. If you're in a hurry, just wait till the end. We record everything. So, but anyhow, in 2017, what people don't realize, and that's obviously Patrick Mahomes here, the silvers, the rookies were all silvers. You could only get a silver rookie, right? So if you had a silver Patrick Mahomes, of course you did. When they advertise them as, oh, this is the silver version. Nope, they're all silver. Every Patrick Mahomes rookie is a silver in Prizm. In 2018, the way things changed was it was one per box, one silver per box. So when you get a silver Josh Allen, and I know it sounds like I'm using that, but like that's the big card in that year, right? Or a Lamar Jackson, or Nick Chubb, or a Baker Mayfield. In 2018, silvers were one per box. Those are far more rare because they still weren't mass producing then. So those are far more rare. And then in 2019, I believe they went to one per pack. All right. Oh no, 9 numbered Prizms per box on average. So 12 packs, then 12 cards, 12 per pack, and it was 9 numbered Prizms. Okay. So fast forward ahead a year, we get to 2020, and they were still 9 numbered Prizms per box. Now and then they added the new ultra rare snakeskin Prizm. So the snakeskin came in this year. All right. But they dropped down to 2 autographs per box. This was the year they switched to 2 autographs. All right. But added the snakeskin, and it doesn't say anything about color burst, but I do believe they were in 2019. On the first year, it was rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins, and I believe that's who it was, and Dak Prescott. Then in this year, we had Kyler Murray and Joe Burrow. And then we go to 2021, and we had Josh Allen and Trevor Lawrence. They went up to 10 numbered Prizms and 4 silver Prizms. So you get 10 numbered and 4 silvers per box. All right. And then, of course, still 12 and 12. Went to 2 autographs. And then they don't say anything about colored burst or snakeskin in here, but they were in here. Okay. So I know for a fact they had them then. But it's weird they didn't advertise that. But they've always stuck with 12 and 12. All right. That was 21. Then we go to last year, 22. We had Malik Willis and Derrick Henry. So what you notice about this year, and they've stuck with it this year, is 2 players from the same team. They didn't do that any other year. All right. So you have Malik Willis and Derrick Henry. 2 autographs per box. They do 10 numbered Prizms per box. It doesn't say anything about, and 4 silver Prizms. Again, didn't advertise the color burst. Didn't advertise any of the case hits kind of thing. That was last year in 22. Still stuck with the 12 and 12. And then this year in 2023, they stuck with a team, but they went Richardson and Peyton Manning, which is kind of cool. Again, still with the 10 numbered Prizms, 4 silver Prizms. We had, and they, again, not advertising really any of the color burst or anything like that, which to me is very surprising. As you guys know, I think that's one of the big chases in Prizm is the color burst, the magna or whatever it is, all those. So again, those are, I have 1 box from every year. I like to do that, kind of stick that back so we can kind of do our recap and all that. As Chris said, there is a PYT up. And also, guys, I missed you. How's everyone doing? It's been a few days. I was going to break yesterday. We didn't break yesterday, right? No, I was going to break yesterday, and I decided to hang tight. I was not feeling well. So we took a few days off there. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, the day after New Year's. So welcome to the new year. It is officially 2024. I did remember to type that in the change the date in here. So this is our box. Here we go. We are recording. I want to make sure we have all that. So we are recording. Love the color combo this year. This blue-orange is looking sleek, looking cool. We're just going to go in order here. Has anyone been in any cases? Anyone have any big hits from this yet? Obviously only 2 autographs, but we're looking to get the color as well. So not just the autographs. There's a Lucas Van Ness. Yeah, Chris, I like the looks of the dual color burst, although I think it takes away from the white and the color a little bit. You know, having an extra player on there. Van Ness and Kalijah Cansey. These cards look so much like 2000. I think it's 2015 Prizm. I want to say it looks like another year that they did. Mark Andrews, Hayden Hurst, Jameson Williams. What a season he's having. Mike Allstott, Alan Lazar. We got a DJ Turner silver. Again, only 4 silvers per and 10 numbered. This is going to be one of them. Chandler Jones for the Raiders, numbered out of 199. Raiders going out to Don Wiley. Dude, how about the NFL this year? Just bonkers crazy what's going on as far as the playoff scenarios. 20 teams, is my understanding, still eligible. Of course, 14 teams get in, but that means there's 6 teams that are going to be left out that are still this week on the bubble. Bills actually one of them, man. I can't with my Buffalo Bills right now. We're either going to be the second seed or quite possibly be eliminated because we need either the Steelers to lose or the Jaguars to lose. And then we're in as a wild card definitively. But we'll only know the Steelers on Sunday night. Now, the Texans and the Colts play. If that game ends at what's up, Sean? I'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to talk about Mason Rudolph in a minute here. But if the Steelers lose to the Ravens, we're in automatically. Or if the Colts and the Texans tie on Saturday as well, we'll know going into Sunday. Now there's another opportunity. That's on Saturday. Both those games are Saturday. And I'll get to that Steelers-Ravens game in a minute. But there's a Kendre Miller. What do you guys think of the looks of these real quick? Give me your feedback. Now on Sunday, the Jags play the Titans. Titans are 5.5 point favorite or underdogs. Schoonmaker numbered out of 225. I just don't feel like that's going to happen. So, and I think the NFL knows that as well. I do not think the Titans are beating the Texans. So I think it's coming down to the Saturday games. So we could very well be going in, well, we will be going in the Sunday night knowing if we have to win the game to get in, or if not, we're out of the playoffs. We're either going to be the second seed most likely or not in the playoffs. And it's just crazy. I know, Nick, and I said, and more so when there were 6 teams, Nick, I could understand it, right? I could understand it. But with 7 teams in each conference getting in and still not sneaking in, and it's our fault. Listen, we lost to teams like the Broncos. We lost to teams like the Jets. We lost to teams like the Patriots. There were opportunities. The Jags in London, I'll forgive. It was, but some of these other games you can't. The Broncos, the Pats, the Jets. those are teams you cannot lose to, if you want to get in. So I want to go back to what Sean was saying. The Steelers, Mason Rudolph, the resurgence of Mason Rudolph. Obviously, Steelers need to win and they need some help. The Ravens don't need to play their starters. They cannot improve their position, which in a way, it's like, man, you wish, it's happened tale as old as time where, there's a team that's going to sit their players on the final week. Jerome Bettis-Silver. This is a Kirby Johnson for the Lions out of 99. How about a Laporta base and a Devin Witherspoon base? Chris, I agree, man. I love at the end when I get to show off like the parallels we pulled just out of one box. So the question today I heard on Good Morning Football was this, and Sean, I'll ask you, and I think Nick, I think you're a Steelers fan too, right? If you're playing the Ravens, and let's just say the Steelers have the number 1 bye, but it's a divisional rival, are you sitting your players, or are you saying, no, we're not going to let the Steelers sneak in, right? I'm not going to let the Steelers sneak in, and we're not going to go in and let a division rival just walk all over us. Do you just trust your backups to win that, or do you? And the argument they had was rust over rest. If you are, what are you saying, Nick? You're starting your starters, or you're benching your starters? I want to see what your take is because I'm torn. I don't want my players to get hurt, obviously, but I also 2 weeks off rides that fine line between rust and rest. Are your players rested or do they come out rusty? There's a Bijan, Buda Baker, Quez Watkins, and there's a Hendon Hooker Portals. Very cool card. I'm going to talk about that card in a minute. And a Nick Bosa out of 125. You wouldn't let Lamar anywhere near that field this weekend? And I think that's what's going to happen. But go back to 2019 when they rested him. And then he came out and got slaughtered. But I get it. You can't, look what... Yeah, and listen, I don't think that there's anything wrong with starting, what's the backup's name? That's like Lamar, Lamar light version. They call him Snoop Huntley. Dude, this is cool. It has their college uniform in here with their pro. I love that card. I'd like to see more of that kind of stuff. So the argument they had today, Sean, it's funny you say about the Steelers being Lamar kryptonite. The argument was, Can you live with a loss in the playoffs if you don't play the Steelers hard? Say they beat you. They end up being the 7 seed, right? And then you come off your bye week. The Steelers win in the wild card week and come off this huge win, running hot with Mason Rudolph. Beat the Marless Ravens, go into the wild card weekend, and then you got to play them on your first game off with 2 weeks of rest. They said, you are playing a dangerous game. I disagree with that. I think 2 weeks of rest is bad. But I do think it can be bad. Like, these players come off and play off football after 2 weeks off. Here's going to be our first autograph. Tyree Wilson and Cedric Tillman. But I just don't necessarily agree they have to play. Who was it today said they should probably suit up and go in for a series just to stay in the rhythm of pregame, you know. I know it sounds crazy, but I agree with that. There's a Micah Parsons Silver Emergent. And our autograph, first one is going to be for the Raiders. Don Wiley, I believe, had him. We said it earlier with the Marcus Allen auto. Pretty cool autograph. We don't see a lot of him. Yeah, Snoop is a Pro Bowler, albeit the flag football Pro Bowler, but you still get voted in the same way. I like it, and I hate that they do it. I almost wish they'd just get rid of that game. But now with flag football becoming more prevalent and more popular, I mean, I can see it actually generating a lot more popularity or viewership. But yeah, I'm curious. That game, I'm like, I want the Ravens. I'm sorry, look, Steelers fans, you get it where I'm coming from as a Bills fan. I just want the Ravens to win that game because it's a long shot for the Steelers either way. I just want the Ravens to win that game, and so we can just go in with at least the confidence of knowing we're in either way in that Dolphins game. Because if you haven't heard, Josh Allen is probable to play. He's expected to play. But dude has a stinger, and he is banged up. And that's Dawson Knox. And it will not hurt for us to get a little extra, you know. If we had to sit him, we could, you know, kind of thing. Look at this. Throwback Anthony Richardson for the Indianapolis Colts. Nice card there. I don't know how rare they are, but very cool looking card. That's like the 2015 look. Yeah, Nick, he had a pretty bad stinger. And for the Buffalo Bills, Dawson Knox out of 199. Very cool card. Oh, Sean, I love that idea. I didn't even think about that. Doing it more like a flag football tournament. Have like 8 old players draft them, right? That would be cool. And doing like a tournament through the weekend. Dude, I like that idea. The problem is, Sean, is it's not even the contact injuries, it's the non-contacts. A dude tears his ACL playing flag football. It happens all the time. Sean, what I'd like to see is them do pros versus vets too, bringing some of these vets to play. Your Chad Johnsons, your Terrell Owens, you know, you have a Brett Favre come in and sling the ball behind there at quarterback. I think that would be cool to see. Bringing some of those older guys. It'd be good for the card market too. Imagine like, you know, Brett Favre comes in and throws for like 6 touchdowns. Like, break out your Brett Favre cards. There's a Pacheco Silver and a Darius Slayton numbered out of 225. But yeah, so the one positive for us, I would say, is that, and I never like to celebrate injury. I don't. And by no means am I celebrating, I promise. But with Bradley Chubb going down, Jalen Phillips down for the Dolphins, you know, Tua's banged up just like Josh Allen is. It kind of evens up that away, that home field advantage for the Dolphins, I think. But we just need to go finish that game, win the division, and not worry about it. I almost wish our game was on first. I said, like, it's surprising how these scheduling gods just so happen to work all this magically out. And again, it could be coincidence. There's a Jake Hayner and a Jahmyr Gibbs. But, I mean, come on. This whole, it just makes me sick. I'm already nervous about it. Breece Hall, Fireworks, and J.K. Dobbins. And if I'm a team like the Ravens, who is benching my players for the next 2 weeks, and I don't really need the roster spots, I'm going to get Dalvin Cook. Why not? You know, I don't think a team that needs that roster spot for this week can afford to take him. But why not go get Dalvin Cook and let him get some reps in? You know, So my question is, where do you guys think Dalvin Cook goes? Because it was mutually agreed upon. He gave up guaranteed money. I didn't know this, but he gave up guaranteed money to go ahead and get released. So like, we don't owe you this money. We'll release you. You can sign with a team. And so that's what's going to happen, hopefully. You know, he'll get picked up by a playoff team. Derek Hall and Brents. I think the argument was Dallas can't afford the roster spot, which I don't see how you can't find somebody, you know, but that's what I keep hearing too. Dallas. It's going to be another vet, and it's going to be for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who got him in the... Jamie got the Steelers in the random. Hines Ward, green scope out of 75, 66 out of 75. Am I reading that correctly? He got a random spot and got him in the random. You mean, Nick, because you think the Dolphins are going to lose to the Bills? So wait, what do you need to happen? The Steelers need to happen, Nick. So the Steelers need to win, obviously. They need the Bills to lose, but don't they also need the... They also need who else do they need to lose? It's like they need a couple things. They need to beat the Ravens. The Bills need to lose to the Dolphins, because then that would in hand. Now, then they would also need the Jags to win, because so even just the Jags to lose or a Bills loss. So if they beat the Ravens and the Jags lose, the Steelers and the Bills both get in? Is that how it is? Because that could possibly happen. That would be crazy. So the Jags would miss the playoffs then, after leading in their division the whole season. Is that what I'm understanding? That's crazy. Kylan Granson for the purple out of 49. We still got 2 packs left. Did both our autographs. That would be crazy. So who would get in then? The Jags play who? The Titans. So who would win that division then? Would it be the Texans or the Colts, I guess? Colts or the Texans would win. Oh yeah, because one of them are winning. Either the Colts or the Texans are winning because they play each other. That's why if that game ends in a tie. So the winner of that game would win the division? So let's just say, this is crazy. So let's just say that this is kind of cool. I hate that the Bills are mixed in this. So let's just say hypothetically the Steelers beat the Ravens. Then now the next game doesn't matter, but the winner of that could potentially either miss the playoffs or win their division. That could happen. Both those teams, whoever wins, one of them, the loser doesn't make the playoffs. The winner could be the division winner or miss the playoffs. They won't know until later at the Jags game. And then if the Jags lose, the Bills would have to win the division and be out. Oh my God, dude. This is a crazy weekend. And it's going to be snowy everywhere on the East Coast. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have no sympathy for you, Nick. I hope you don't get to enjoy a game there. Sorry, bud. You get it. Tyreek Hill numbered out of 99. But if it ends up happening, I'll still be happy for you. No, I won't. I'll be mad and I won't talk to you because I'm a bitter fool like that. And Davis Mills, not the Texans quarterback you wanted, numbered to 75. Man, that would have been a nice one too. 75 out of 75. I'll be less mad if the Dolphins beat us. Do I want to win the division? Absolutely, 100%. I'm not going to be heartbroken. I'm okay being the 6th seed, the 7th seed. I am. I just am. I'm okay with it. It just is what it is. Our season, however, and a loss isn't going to kill us to get a loss going into the playoffs. Kind of like, I always think it refocuses you a little bit. But, man, if we go into that game and that's all that, everything's on the line, I'm sick of thinking about it. Ooh, we got a really cool parallel coming up here. All right, we'll save that. KJ Henry and Stetson Bennett. Last pack, guys. We will, listen, don't go anywhere either. We will still do 2 $5 hitless credits. I'll honor that. We have the Week 18 Pick'em. We have Week 18 Paper Football, which will also ride you in the playoffs. But instead of Week 18, we're starting out on our playoff FanDuel spots. I'll give you more information on that. So it will not be for Week 18. It'll be playoff. Prismatic Tyreek Hill. Those aren't case hits, are they? And a 2 out of 3 Josh Allen. But for the Jags, what is this parallel? Is it a rocket ship? What the heck is it? I can't tell what it is. But it is a 2 out of 3 for the Jaguars, going out to Bob Riley. Josh Allen. I'm going to top load this prismatic because I don't think it's a case hit or anything. But hey, we'll still be careful. I'm going to go ahead and show you some color here too. And that prismatic is cool. That's why I top loaded it, because I don't know. I don't think it's a case hit. Maybe it's just a short print. All right, I'm going to recap for you here and then do all those giveaways. Don't go anywhere. And then we'll get into round number 2 almost right away. Chris did share the link for the PYT, so check that out if you want. I mean, just some really cool stuff in here. All right, so we had the Portals Hendon Hooker. Very cool card. I mean, this is one box. It's expensive, but it's cool. Stetson Bennett, Jake Haener, Jahmyr Gibbs. We had the silver DJ Turner. Only one silver rookie. The rest were vets. Then of course we had the prismatic Tyreek Hill, and I think these are all silver. It does say Prizm on it, but that old school look. You know what? It's 2023. It's probably this is probably 2013. That's probably what these are mirrored after, because now that I see it, we did rip some 2013 Prizm. That's probably what it's from. Sorry about the coughing, guys. All right, get these out of the way, and then here's our look at the color. So much beautiful color. We had the Davis Mills out of 75, the Tyreek Hill Fireworks out of 99, the Kylan Granson out of 49, J.K. Dobbins out of 249, Darius Slayton out of 225, Dawson Knox out of 199, Nick Bosa out of 125, Kirby Joseph out of 99, Schoonmaker out of 225, Chandler Jones out of 199, and this emoji looking one out of 3. So just beautiful color. And both of our autos were vets, one numbered, one not, but both good names. It's not like, we got like a, not to be rude, but a Rich Gannon, Raiders fan. Sorry, I'm sure you'll agree Marcus Allen's far better. Marcus Allen, this is pretty cool for the Raiders, going out to Don Wiley. And then a numbered Hines Ward, sensational signatures, 66 out of 75. So pretty cool there. Pittsburgh Steelers with Jamie Hunter, a Steelers fan, getting that one. That's pretty wild. You got them in the random because there were no trades. All right, first things first, 2 $5 hitless credits. And then we will get to those additional giveaways. Here we go. Thank you guys for jumping in. I know it's a daytime. A lot of you guys are at work. But those of you who are able to come in and chat, I appreciate it. So many playoff scenarios. You're going to see me like this all week. I'm pretty amped up. I'm going to be nervous until Sunday night. I'm supposed to have a card show on Saturday. We're supposed to get a huge snowstorm. Broncos and Seahawks. Javier and Kalani. You'll get the hitless credits. And now everyone eligible here. First things first, we'll do the Week 18 Pick'em. Min roll 5. Here we go. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is going to be the Raiders getting that. That's Don Wiley with the Week 18 Pick'em. You do not have one yet. We already have 3 people in it for Week 18. Don Wiley, you are number 4. All right, then Week 18. Oh, we're not doing Week 18 FanDuel. So hold on to this. Week 18 Paper Football. Let me get the people who already survived for last week. Just give me a minute here. We only had 3 survivors last week for Paper Football. one was Rich Martinez with the Bears. Crazy. They're going to get the number 1 pick thanks to Arizona. Slam with the Ravens. I'm hoping you get $5 this week. I might double it for you. And Floyd with the Bills. Floyd. All right, and now we're going to do number 4. Let's random that up for you guys. Yeah, 20 teams still in the mix. That's bonkers, right? Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to be the Cleveland Browns. So that is going to be Peter Burris. Let's see who you get for Paper Football, Peter. We're not done yet. We have one other giveaway to do. Mix them up good. The Titans. Yeah, go Titans. I need them to be, if they can win against the Jags, it won't matter either. I don't know how that changes things with everyone else, but it definitely could. It's definitely going to make sure the Bills get into the playoffs. All right, and then one more thing here we're going to do. We did have some postseason spots already. Actually, it's week. I'm going to add it to week 18 for now. Just a heads up, it is not week. Oh, wait, is it right here? Yeah, it's considered second half season. Because we were supposed to do second half season. However, I let these people, if you won one, because we couldn't get to this, we couldn't get enough spots filled. I figured I'd turn it into postseason. So postseason FanDuel, everyone's eligible. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's going to be the Niners, and that's going to be Floyd Flores. You got yourself a second half season FanDuel. Floyd. All right, guys, let me clean this up. Get ready for break number 2. I'll be back. Pop in if you can, if you're not super busy, and have a chat with me, all right? Peace.